Hi, everybody. It's Denise. Today we're going to talk about Taurus in April. So this is going to be Taurus's horoscope. And remember, this is going to be mostly for the rising sign and the sun sign. If you're a Taurus moon, this can also resonate, but it's really more so for, or starting, right, would be the rising and the sun. And then you can watch the moon as well if you'd like, especially if if you're a triple Taurus or something like that, for sure. But Taurus in the month of April, remember that Taurus actually is, the month of April is for Taurus, right? It is the end of April and then the beginning of most of May. But, the sun goes into Taurus on the 20th, and we'll talk about a little bit about that as we get closer to that date, right? Um, and actually, on the 19th, the sun will enter Taurus. On the 30th of March, Neptune entered Aries, entering into your 12th house of endings. It's going to it'll enter usually on the 19th. Uh, Sometimes I feel like it can be the 20th in the next, if you are out of the country or in another time zone, that's a possibility. But Neptune entered Aries, entering into your 12th house of endings, Taurus. So there's something definitely that you're ending, right? That during this season or letting kind of dissolve, right? Neptune is about it's about our creativity, but it is about things that we want to let dissolve, dissolutions, things that we need to let go of. And Neptune in Aries means really letting go of things that no longer suit you and take action now. Have courage in what it is that you want. So whatever's going on in your 12th house, I mean, this can sometimes it has to do with creative endeavors. Neptune really rules our dreams because Pisces is about our dreams, wanting them to manifest, of course, but it's about the ideal and really seeing things that all is possible. This is Neptune in Aries. So for the first 19 days of the month, Taurus, there's a lot of activity in that 12th house of endings and intuition. The 12th house also relates to the unconscious, the ideal, creativity, bed pleasure, the nebulous, things that are not clear, things that are foggy to us, and transcendence, which is overcoming spiritually. And so while Pisces season was about closure and transcendence, Aries season is about new beginnings and the start of something, as I have said. And also, we're having the Aries here on the 29th of March is the Aries new moon, right? And then we will have a Libra full moon around the middle of the month. But Venus, your ruling planet, is in your 11th house of the future, Taurus. So we can see that a new cycle will be opening up for you, for sure. Where are we? Okay. All right. And so Venus is in a tight conjunction. A conjunction is when two planets or more are together. They're basically joining forces, they're helping each other. Some astrologers like to say that they're married, these two planets. But Venus is in a tight conjunction with Saturn, helping you to keep things real, grounded, and perhaps helping you to stay motivated as well. Venus is in a perfect conjunction with the node of fate. So the north node of fate, some people call it the north node of fate and destiny. This is where we're striving to go. This is in order to reach our true potential or our best self and really do what we came to this earth to do. And so our life purpose, if you will. And so Venus is in that perfect conjunction, helping you to strive towards your best self or your true self, depending on, where you are at in your life. And, to reach your destiny, so to speak. And so Venus is auspiciously placed for most of the month. And so Venus is retrograde until April 12th. So when Venus goes direct, you're going to feel more powerful, Taurus. And you'll feel more on point or decisive, right? Um, and so right now until the 12th, you could be stepping back and maybe reevaluating relationships, possibly revisiting or reevaluating how you make your money, your job, or even your values, what's really important to you. So whenever a planet is retrograde, as Venus is retrograde right now, it's usually a time of slowing down to revisit old patterns, old relationships, and sometimes returning or redoing those things. On the 12th, Venus is direct. As I said, if you're single, it can be a good time for you to meet somebody, Taurus. On April 13th, depending where you're at in the world, we have a full moon in Libra. So balance and harmony and keeping the peace may be important around the time of the full moon. It usually is, as it relates to you in your own personal life, perhaps with the people you deal with in your everyday life or partners. It could be work as well, for sure. Um, And the full moon will be in your sixth house of daily obligations, health, work, and pets. And this is why I was saying it could be about work too. The full moon will bring new energy, a new cycle, bringing things to fruition. It could also bring in revelations when we have a full moon. Can bring in revelations and like secrets can be exposed. They're not always secrets that people are keeping, but things that we kind of keep for ourselves, from ourselves, like revelations about who we are, things like that. Um, and so the full moon will bring things to fruition as well. It's going to be about new beginnings, as the new moon will be the new moon in the new moon, the full moon, I put a new moon, but the full moon is in another cardinal sign, Libra, marking a fresh new start for some area of your life or in some energy of your life. Maybe the way you are just kind of managing your emotions or sometimes values and things like that. Libra is, really based on relationships or relating and relationships, legal affairs. It can talk about our open enemies, yeah, right? And how dare they, right? But it can talk about that. And so, but whatever you are doing, the full moon will highlight anything that I believe that you weren't able to see before, with those matters, health, work, or your daily obligations, your daily lifestyle, your daily responsibilities. But there's a fresh new start in some area of your life because that is in another cardinal sign. Actually, it's in another cardinal sign. Yeah, Libra's a cardinal sign. So Venus will enter Aries on April 30th, Taurus, and at that time the sun will be in your sign. This is a great time for initiation, starting new projects, or simply creating avenues for your path forward. Venus also rules your sixth house. Both you and Libra share Venus as a ruling planet, Taurus. So again, this is going to be a good time for relationships or improving existing relationships. Also, it's a good time for healthy regimens like daily exercise program or yoga, or maybe time for well, I mean, if health, it could be time for reflection, right? Or meditation. That is health related, at least in my opinion, it is. But it can be, a good time for self-care. It can also be a time to adjust your daily routine, something that may be, resonating with you. You may feel like you have to a new schedule is good for you, or you're gonna start doing this in the morning and that in the afternoon. Or maybe you have a whole new job, could be, but this is about adjusting your lifestyle to create more beauty or harmony in your life. And so you could be making purchases in April too that can better improve your daily routine, kind of, improve your daily life, daily quality of life possibly, or bring more value to your life. And some of you can start a new job in April as well. So we have a rare conjunction, Taurus, with Saturn and Neptune together for the first time since 1990. This joining of forces will make a perfect conjunction in February of 2026. Saturn conjoining Neptune can help you to be more creative, believe in your dreams, but also with a sense of reality or realism, maybe, and determination and self-discipline. So this is a beautiful, rare conjunction that only comes along I don't know when was that? 1990? We're talking about 35 years ago. And so, yeah, this is a really good month for you, Taurus, the month of April. And the sun enters your sign on April 19th. The sun shines on you during your birthday season, offering you clarity and potential for success and happiness. And I hope it's a great month for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to get a reading with me, you can get a reading for you and somebody else. You can do a composite, a synastry reading to check out if you guys are on the same path according to your charts. Thanks so much for joining me here. You can also get a predictive chart, and everything is in the description box below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And hit the little bell for all my notification uploads. Thanks so much, guys.